Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle with Prettiest Problem, and today I'm doing a review. When I went to the L'Oreal counter, I saw some new palette. I don't know if they're new. They may not be that new, but I saw two palettes and I decided to pick one up. Now, one of them is the palette Nude 1 and they have another one too. I got the one, and this one has like mostly gold and brown tones. It'll be like a warm palette. Browns, goldens.
I'm thinking are more warm. When they say warm and cool, don't give me the line. I don't know which one is which.
The other one, on the other hand, was like more pinky, reddish undertone type colors, like burgundy and stuff like that. So I really would have liked to get that one, but I figured more people you would be able to use this one on a more like everyday type basis. So I ended up picking this one. Hopefully you enjoy this video. You will thumbs up and subscribe and go check out my other video. Stay tuned for the review. I'm going to start with a few pros and then I'm going to go into the cons. So the first thing that is a pro is the price point. For 10 shadows, it was like between $15 and $16 at Walmart. I mean, you can't beat it. It's $1.50 per shadow. It has some golden tones, it has some silvery tones, and browner tones on the inside. Okay, the next pro is that this is a good palette for every day. You can go to work. I mean, if you just want to go to the store and throw something on, if you want to go to the mall, this is a really good palette for that because it has a wide range of different colors that are neutrals, nudes, whatever. Another pro that I liked about these shadows was that they're very blendable. So when I put them on, the mattes, even though they are matte, they weren't dry. They were like really kind of creamy, buttery, and they blended on very well. It was easy to put them on, easy to blend them out. The texture of them they were very like creamy, buttery, soft. So it wasn't like hard shadows. They weren't stiff. Another thing about the shadows was that they are pretty pigmented. For $1.50 a shadow, the colors showed up really well, and so as you can see, this is after maybe 4 hours of wearing it, and I don't really have on a base. I just put some concealer on my eyelids to mute out the color of my eyes, but it's not really a base. So for that, 4 hours later, and they're still pretty, you know, showing up pretty well. I think they're pretty pigmented. Now on to the cons about this lovely palette. The first con was that who were they trying to wait, hold on one second, let me pull this sucker out so y'all can see this. Okay, my first con is who were they trying to fool with this little brush that they included in this thing? Like, who is going to use this? First of all, one side is the doe foot, is that what they call it, doe foot, or like the sponge tip applicator. Like, they still put these in shadows? Like, I was just like, girl, for real, L'Oreal, you really trying me right now. So that was the first con that I noticed when I opened it. It fell out, and I was like, girl, you could keep that right on the floor because ain't nobody gonna use that. Second con that I think is a con in this palette is that there's no names for the shadows. They're just numbered. So if you wanted to refer to somebody to a shadow or say something specific, it's like, okay, you would have to name the palette and then the color. And you would probably do that anyway, but I think it would have just been a little bit cooler with names of shadows. I love hearing names of different shadows because they get really creative and things like that. Another con that I had with this palette is that the deepest tone is this brown tone, and it's not, I have that on my outer corner, but it's not really that deep. Like, I would have liked to see a matte black in this palette, or even if not a matte black, even a shimmery, like just a really deep one where you can smoke out your shadows. With this palette, you are not going to be able to get depending on your skin tone. Now for medium skin tones, well, I wouldn't say medium, we're darker girls, in makeup world terms, for dark skin girls, you're not going to be able to get a smoky palette from this. This is going to give you daytime wear. If you wanted like a little bit more versatile palette, this is not going to be the one for you. I mean, I like the packaging. The packaging was pretty neat. You can see all your colors inside of it. They do give you a little mirror inside the palette on the top. If you can see that, my vanity is a mess, but they give you a little mirror, which is enough for you to be able to see your eyeshadow with, and they also give you a guide on the back to make different looks. So price point is $15. I feel like for $15 it's a good palette for a starter kit, or just for an everyday kit. Like if you're going on a travel, you know, if you want to travel somewhere, you just want to throw something in that you'll be able to wear. I definitely would recommend to pick it up because it's a good, I mean, it's just a good neutral everyday palette. But if you already have like a naked palette, or if you already are pretty good on your neutral shades, then you know, one more palette is like, I know sometimes we get carried away with palettes and all of that stuff, but so it's really, to me, this was like a either way. But if you pick it up or if you have it, let me know what your thoughts are about it, and let me know if you like it. And don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter. And until my next video, you guys, stay beautiful, and I will see you then. Bye.